on phone now.
All right. Hello and welcome to episode 85 of the One Piece D&D Blotto Pirates campaign. We are in Elat still, messing around with some giant termites, mostly, and finding out some shit. So let's go see on the recap what happened.
The crew pushed through heat wave after heat wave in the sulfurous, toxic, volcanic air after dispatching the remainder of the termites. Working their way through the outer rings to the cambium, they found a sickly mess of sap produced by the tree to ward off termites. They took a few samples and kept moving, arriving in a region covered in petrified wood. Dead pieces of the tree that had been corroded by minerals to the point where it resembled iridescent chunks of stone. They came across a crossroads, a path that led deeper into the tree and a path that led outwards. Deciding to prioritize finding some good atom wood, they moved deeper inside. Yiga called Smitty Lich to stave off Bang's snide remarks, his confidence in the shipwright plummeting after a quick exchange. The crew burned up some termite eggs and finally found themselves in the heart of the Heartwood, only to see that it sat atop the mouth of the volcano and was slowly getting hollowed out by the heat and termites. Weighing their options, they now consider the best route to procuring some atom wood, protecting the tree and finding a way for the giants of Elat to survive its inevitable collapse. So yeah, last time you guys were making your way through the tree, fighting off termites, exploring, all that good stuff. Eventually, you arrived at the heart of the tree, the Heartwood, and as you found yourself in this massive open cavern type of area, you saw termites crawling all over the walls, pieces of dead wood, pieces of live wood, and above all else, a hot mess of lava sitting right beneath, just burning up the tree bit by bit, piece by piece. I think you guys all took some time to analyze the surroundings and try to come up with a plan of action, or what exactly the best move was to I guess, complete your objectives, each of your objectives. And I think everyone had a good idea of a good grasp of the situation, right? No one has any, pressing, burning questions. I guess now would be the time to voice any concerns or quandaries that you might have.
What's the environment feeling like right now? Like how hot is it?
I'm sorry?
How hot is the environment?
It's very hot. If I were to put it in Celsius, it would probably be like 40 to 50.
What's that in
Let me put that in Fahrenheit.
I'll prefer,
what is that in American?
Yeah, what's that in a real measurement?
What is that in
Yeah,
freedom units?
I said it in a real measurement. I don't know. Go ahead and bust out your little calculator.
I think you said something about a drink. You said something about a drink.
What the fuck is a Celsius?
Yeah, you're
Okay, guys, it is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So
Okay.
Oh, wow.
not even as hot as Arizona. It's not that hot.
That's still pretty hot.
Sorry, but it's not our fault you live close to the portion where hell cracked open on Earth.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
that's
I
just
live
still
right
hot.
next to hell. I'm just saying it ain't that bad.
Oh, my God.
This man said, so it's not really that hot. We really chilling right now.
That's not that bad. 104.
We really said, hey, this volcano itself is cooler than the state of Arizona.
It is.
Hey man, shout out to Arizona, I guess.
Okay.
I love their tea.
So I have the correct note here. We need to go further down to find even better wood, right? To find the best.
Yeah. I will say that you guys will see like multiple little passageways carved out by termites and other things, riddling the inner ring here. There's probably some paths that lead to good wood, but there's probably just as many paths that lead to dead wood or lava.
Oh yeah, I need that good wood. All right,
buddy.
I'm gonna do a perception, or I'm gonna look around, see if I can spot one of these where they're at.
All right, what are you saying, Angel?
I wanted last session you said my character would know that it was a matter of months until this thing died.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know like how many months exactly.
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine or nature check. I'll say the medicine for the nature check will be lower than the medicine check.
Shit. I went with medicine. And I'm pretty sure I got advantage.
Damn.
You better have advantage, bro.
I'll just use my my inspiration, nigga. Yeah, there you go.
Alright,
And I
nice.
get another inspiration. There you go.
With a 25, you will be able to discern that the tree has about 3-4 months left to live. By that point, it is going to probably be engulfed in flames. The entire foundation will just be burnt up, and it will probably either collapse on itself or tip over and crush the island.
All right,
Yes.
and I also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I will say you would have realized with the 25 that the termite activity has expedited the process of this tree breaking down to a very large degree. It's probably made a difference of at least a few months. And over the course of the next few months, it might contribute to the tree collapsing even quicker if they're left running rampant.
All right. I would like to check for how long I have until the volcanic eruption.
Yeah, sure. Give me a nature.
How do we get that?
Nature? Bet.
All right. With a 27, you will be able to discern. I'm assuming this is like over the course of like maybe the better part of an hour, as you're just taking readings, analyzing stuff, all that shit. But you will come to the conclusion that the volcano is lined up pretty much perfectly with the tree collapsing within about 2 months, 2 to 3 months, probably closer to 3. It will probably erupt, even though it's been giving off little spurts here and there. But a pretty big eruption is due in a bit, and that will significantly impact how much, I guess, mass the tree has left.
All right. With that in mind, I don't know if anyone else wants to ask you a question, but my character would want to talk to Bang Bee Boom. Yeah.
I was gonna ask him, what would is there like a best way down? Like, is there something we see that's like the safest way down?
Well, there's little bridges intersecting the whole thing, or bisecting, I guess. And yeah, it's about like I guess it would be 100 feet drop. But as you look at the walls, you'll see like little footholds. It's probably very hot to the touch, but if you're careful, you might be able to just climb down the wall. Allow rock climbing, I guess, bouldering, if you will. Yes. You make that perception. What the fuck, Joko? Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking for a passageway. Might as well just keep on going. Try and find that good wood. Six, 13. I also have a
with
passive of 16.
Yeah, it's more of an active check. With a 13, you will realize that from where you're at, the vantage point isn't really that good. A lot of these paths are just going to lead outwards, probably to the branches and stuff of the tree. But if you want to get down and dirty, if you want to find that good wood, you know what I'm saying? You really got to get down there.
Oh,
You got to
yeah.
get down in the heart of the tree.
That
Right,
good wood.
relax. So,
Yeah.
it was funny when I did. Just please.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sick. Then I guess I'll look for a place to go down in elevation and then have somewhere to stand. Like, it's kind of hard to tell on this map, like what's lower. Is it like these rocks down here? Like right here?
Is it really? I mean, the blurry, out of focus things are further down.
Okay.
But yeah, unless you want to drop a couple 100 feet, you're gonna have to shimmy down the walls. Although I guess if you guys have methods of flying or slowing down your fall, that would probably be very, very nice.
Could oh man. Alright, hear me out, right?
I'm listening.
I would like to take my gourd
All right,
and I'll begin to swing it above my head.
nice.
rapidly,
Okay.
almost helicopter-like.
Right.
He's doing the helicopter for that good wood.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that good wood. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's possible, could I try and make a martial check maybe or something of the such of the like?
Is that what martial checks do?
Hey,
We say martial check before we do anything besides swing our swords or cast a spell.
that is very true. That is very true.
So let me get this straight. You want to do a martial check on the likelihood of success of using your gourd as a helicopter?
Well, not necessarily as a like a full functional helicopter, but maybe almost like a halfway there. You know, like it is an imitation. So
Do you guys ever have those toys in school where it's like a straw and then there's like a little propeller thing on the top, and, like spin it with your hands, and you let it up in the air? Yeah. Go ahead and make that martial check, bro. Insight.
Okay. Insight. Okay.
Or maybe you just like Mary Poppins it. Do you have like an umbrella?
I do not have
What was I saying earlier?
in
What
real
was
life,
I
I
saying?
cried.
What was I saying 3 sessions earlier?
All right, I'll say this: with an insight of 18, you will come to the conclusion that unless you swing this gourd at superhuman speeds, if you use it to jump off, you are probably gonna just plummet straight down. With the 18 insight, I will say you'll have to make an athletics check with swinging a gourd, and the DC would probably be a.
Be a what?
Like a 32.
Damn.
32.
Low key is doable.
That's not doable.
I mean, get a couple guidances. You know what I'm saying?
I got guidance.
Guidance. I don't want to be able to.
I mean,
It's not a cantrip.
I can
is
do
it?
the help action by
Guidance,
throwing you
yeah.
up
Guidance
in
is a
the air as you
cantrip.
do it.
No, don't throw me out. No.
No,
There's
I
also
can
just-
definitely give you a guidance.
How far down are these branches?
He said
A couple of 100-foot drop. I'll say it was like 500. I mean, 500 is like it's an atom tree, bro. It's like we'll call it 1,000 feet.
Oh, you're
1,000 feet. So I'm
Can we
not
say
even gonna
that-
try.
I want to say, can we say Bangy Boom notices Yiga swinging his gourd in the air? Just like,
No, you're gonna see it start slowly slow down.
right.
Oh God, the scale
I'm
of
just
this
gonna
map.
ask him. I'm like, you're not about to like try to jump off at that, right?
What? Man, what?
30 feet per
I
second.
mean,
Okay.
I mean, but hey, look, hear me out. That's a bad idea. But if you're gonna do it, let me know, because that would be great to take notes on. And I could, maybe not right this second. I could probably make you a gourd that swings around like that.
Let's put a pin in that. Yeah, we'll test that.
You sure?
Test that
You
out
sure? I would. It would be great.
No. Yeah.
You see him just have like a pen and pad out.
Yeah,
Out, just like, are you sure you don't want to do it?
Yeah. No, I'm sure. I'm very sure. I'm completely sure. All right. Best way down. These walls look a little, indented. Maybe we could climb down.
I'm trying to climb down.
Uh,
Wait, actually, I might actually have something that can help you. Let me see.
if only I had a climbing speed.
Can I try jimmying like my sword into the tree and kind of like using that to slow down my fall as I just slide down? Or is it not like a consistent wall?
I guess it would basically be like wood. So yeah, it wouldn't be that uneven. But yeah, you would be able to use your sword. If you don't have a climbing speed, you can still like climb. It's just if you don't have that relevant speed, then your speed is just half. So all of you guys would be able to climb up and down the wall.
So, question, because I don't personally, I'm kind of ready to head because I kind of got the information I need in terms of building the ship that we're currently trying to make. I got to come back with more giants to get the materials that we need. But I do have from rope action, I've got like 50 foot of rope. Kind of like use that to like help. I know it's more than 50 feet down, but at least, you know, get a little bit of way down.
Okay, I would say with the rope action, if you're climbing down the wall, I'll say it'll give you like an extra 5 feet of speed. So it would be your speed halved, and then add 5 onto that when you're climbing down. Just to account from you like swinging from point to point wherever you can.
I'm not talking about for me. Like I said, I was just trying to help. Because with rope action, I can swing 30 feet, like at least 30 feet. But
me, it's not on my stat sheet, but I mean, my hybrid form is a feline, and those things are pretty darn good at going up trees.
I'm basically just saying, can I give them like 50 feet of rope to help with their descent? So they can
Okay, I would say if you give them the rope, they'll get an extra 5 to their climbing speeds. I would say with the cat shit, you have a good point, but the key thing is that it's not on your character sheet.
Damn it.
So yeah, I'll because they're in like little 10 feet bunches or whatever. So I'll kind of stick them together and like, hey, this will help you at least a little bit on the way down. You know, save you a little bit of drop.
For flavor
How much?
Oh, go ahead.
How much can you lift with strength? Or I can Google it. Sorry, never mind.
Isn't it like 5 times your?
It's 15. It's 15. Or no, it's 30 times your strength score for how much you can push, drag, or lift.
Okay,
15 for how much you can carry.
Okay,
30 times. Okay, so I can put at least one of you on my back. Wait, is that like I'm talking about like how much I could like put on my back. Wait, I guess people just count kind of the same way items do, right? All right, well I can pick up like 2 or 3 of you depending on your weight and just walk down with you if you want.
Yeah, it's 15 times for how much you can carry without your movement being impeded. It's 30 times for how much you can carry with just pushing, dragging, lifting, which will be half your movement speed when you're doing it. You also got to consider how much of your arms are being taken up as you're grabbing people and holding them and shit.
Okay,
this
15.
on table to the actual group. Bailey Boom. Like, I guess you guys are going down here, but how are you planning on getting all this Adam Wood out of here?
You know I have my ways. They are trade secrets, though. I don't like to share.
Yeah, but you're not in their group, are you?
Oh no, but I plan on collecting plenty of wood myself.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. You have your whole secret storage thing going on with YouTube, but yeah, like you guys, at least if you're here for stuff for your ship, that's a lot of wood.
I mean, we'll figure out the same way we figure out how we're getting down.
I just never thought about that.
Okay.
We gotta tell.
Well,
I think I can pick up like 250 pounds worth of people and walk them down, like perfectly safe. So if anyone can't get down, that's the way.
But I'll just say now. Look, I got to come back here with some of the giants anyway to get this petrified wood. And, they come back to get Adam wood anyway. So maybe if you guys find a good spot for it, maybe just come out and tell them. I'm sure they'd be happy to bring out your share too. It's a little bit easier for them to get around in places.
Are you sure? They look pretty pissed at me when I was talking about Adam Wood.
Well, look, I've been here for a while. I think you were coming in a little. I know you might have been a little deep in your cups, but I'll talk to them. But I'm saying if you find some good Adam Wood, like I said, unless you have a way to bring it out, you just do your thing. But I'm just saying I got to start heading back here in a minute, so I got to come back with guys anyway. I'm sure if I talk to him, an extra, what's an extra 1,000 pounds to a giant,
It's true.
The Joko
We
will
appreciate
just
the help.
slide up right next to Yiga. Captain Yiga, I have a way that you could get all the wool you want out of here. First pick before these giants. For a
Yeah.
small fee, just a small fee, a percentage of your pool,
I feel what?
a percentage of your profits, a percentage of your supply. We will take it, but we can get the rest out of you. All I ask is that you help protect my brother and me as we continue our work in finding saplings in other ways and other parts of this tree.
Listen, I'll do that regardless. But what kind of percentage we talking about? I'm not good with numbers.
Oh, don't you worry about the numbers. I can work that out with Murdoch. He seems to be a sharp man on his head. No?
Oh yeah. This guy right here, my numbers guy,
Yeah.
and my
Oh,
everything else.
Second question. How are you guys planning on, cutting it?
Cutting it.
Like the wood?
I'll
Cutting
my
cutting
neck.
it?
How you put them katanas to use? Yeah, a little exercise.
Okay. Well,
And yeah, I'll take out that old lightsaber. Would this work? I'll turn it over.
Okay.
Bangy Boom will just go wide-eyed. And I'm like, what is that?
It's I don't know what this is, but it's pretty strong. It's pretty powerful. We fought off this Foxman for it.
Man, that is such a small amount of information and does not explain where something like this came from. But okay, maybe I will go with you guys, and I'll help you get the wood out. But in exchange, I would love to take a closer look at that thing.
Yeah. I have no use for it. I don't really fight with this thing.
This
But
is
yeah.
curious. Have we seen this before? Can I do a history check to see if I would have ever known about that or ever seen a lightsaber or what is it, a light sword?
Yeah, no need to make a check. Never seen that shit before.
Damn pretty.
Yeah, I think everybody got one.
Yeah, you said lightsaber, and I just got an email from Disney in my inbox.
Oh.
I call them beam swords for
Legal
lightsabers.
department.
That's my fault.
And they said, look, you get one more.
Yo, send the mouse to me, man. It was my fault.
You're knocked at your door.
Viridian's gonna walk up to you, Boom, and be like, "Hey, Skippy,
Who's
how much
Skippy?
progress?" He'll just wave a hand at you and be like, "How much progress you made on this ship you're building?"
I mean, well, it's still, in the works. It'll probably take us another month. It's a big ship. Have you seen the giants?
You'll see him be like, "Well, you see, I've been licking the air in this area, and and I recommend that you pick up the pace. This place doesn't have much time.
What is not much time?
I'll say 2 to 3 months until the eruption happens."
I said it'll be done in a month.
Well, yeah, the termites, they're speeding up the process. So, my estimate right now may not be accurate tomorrow.
We got rid of the termites, didn't we?
We got rid of some.
There's more?
No, there's more.
Well, okay.
All you guys have to do is look around, and you'll see all kinds of termites. Most of them similar to the ones that you saw before, but you'll see some flying through the air, some real big ones crawling on the walls,
Oh my.
One of them has a spear.
What?
What?
They just be out here for real.
Well, I mean, a spear.
Yeah.
These are their trenches, I guess.
Like we see
Stay
a
strapped.
termite with a spear.
Is there like a wooden spear, a stone spear? Like,
Stone.
You can try and study it. Go ahead.
what would I do wrong?
I guess a medicine. No. I guess an insight check or like a nature check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too because that's a little bit weird.
Same, bruh.
Does anyone have any experience with insects?
Yeah.
In
I would argue that I do.
You ever heard of bug wine or scorpion wine? You heard of that?
I have not. What is it?
You put the bug in the wine.
Okay. Is that it?
Do that with
And
tequila.
then the vent. No, yeah, it is tequila. You're right. But yeah, they put the scorpion in the wine or tequila,
That's tough.
and it like makes it more potent.
All right, I'll give you advantage on your check.
Oh.
The 23s are crazy.
That is
All right,
insane.
with the 23s, you guys will realize that it's made of chitin, the same shit
what?
that makes up the ant's carapace, exoskeleton, outer shit. Chitin.
Okay.
Very strong, very resilient, very powerful.
Chin? Kite?
Titan.
Is it chitin?
Yeah, I thought it was kite.
Chitin. All right.
Yeah. So for me, that termite's just walking around with a spear.
Yeah, you think it might just be a stick, like a twig or something.
Absolute.
This is fucking weird.
No, I should mention the tips of the spear seem to be like glowing red hot, almost like coals.
Okay. Yeah, that's alright.
And it looks like it's wearing a helmet. It's staring straight at you guys. Hold on, it's pulling out a walkie-talkie.
I'm gonna wave at him.
It's relaying some commands.
All right. You know what? I'm
Oh my God, it's doing it.
Hold up. Let me check my spell list. Trying to hit C on here.
Yo, I'm a moon him, bro.
How far is he?
I guess it would be on the other end of the wall. So
Can I hit? Well, is
The
he
other
like on a
end?
wall? Is he like climbing up a
Damn.
wall? Is he climbing up a wall?
yeah, he's just like chilling on the wall.
Okay. Can I shoot the wall behind him to try and rot it out and drop him into the lava?
that-
You can't call nobody if you in the lava.
Wait, that was
Facts,
sniper rifle.
facts. But what's the range on the Cody bolt? 120.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, it's cute. That's cute. That's real
Oh,
cute.
shoot, it's way out of range. I keep forgetting the scale of this map. Hell.
Wait, how far away is it?
About 500 feet.
Holy, that's just 480.
Okay.
I can move
Bruh.
20 feet. I can move 20 feet closer and snipe at disadvantage.
That's a great idea. I will say you guys will all see that there's like a bunch of termites just all over the place here.
Yeah,
Like we're
It's
talking
just-
dozens.
I wanna study
It's
something.
mildly disturbing that it's kind of.
My character's kind of confused.
Is that new?
I don't know. Was it the sap? I think it was the sapwood, right? Or wherever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
We were in there, and my character came to the conclusion that these niggas ain't here because it's too hot. How the hell are they here?
You make like a nature, I guess, or a medicine, or an insight. All right. Well, the 20, you will realize that these things are probably adapted to the heat. In fact, you saw a bunch of eggs on the in the inner area, the sapwood. I think, yeah, the sapwood. That was also just being rocked by heat. So these things are very clearly adapting. I will also say with the 20 that you will notice that a lot of them seem to be coming from the bottom up, closer to the mouth of the volcano, closer to where the roots are. They seem to be emerging from little crevices and cracks in the bottom part of the wood and crawling up the tree making new passageways and eating up any wood that they can as they go.
Oh, nature, I love you, but man, do I lose you sometimes.
Well, we should probably do something about the termites. You said you're like a scientist or something, right?
I'm an alchemist and a scientist and a herbalist and a psychiatrist. How have you been feeling lately?
And I'm sorry. And does
Can
any
you-
of those
can you
skills
make
allow
like
you to
a-
make a bug spray?
Can you make like a bug repellent?
I could do that, couldn't I?
I mean, I can help you with a dispersal method, like if you want to make it into like a gas or something. But in terms of
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, my character will sit like we'll pull out his backpack and like pull out a herbalism kit, and he'll try to figure out a way to make a fucking bug repellent for these termites.
All right, do you have a basis of any kind?
If it's any help, I have
Yes, my electro.
Your electro and some paper seeds. All right. Go ahead and make a herbalism tools check. We'll say intelligence is the mod.
Thank you.
Can I cast guidance on that?
Yeah,
Yo, I'll cast guidance too, Nick. Yo, thank you.
You making the check?
I also cast guidance.
I don't think you have guidance.
I have guidance. I have super
I
guidance.
don't think you have guidance.
Super guidance.
All right. With a 19, you spend some time fiddling around with your electro and some seeds and all that shit. You will come to the conclusion that you might be able to make a bug repellent, especially if you use the sap as a basis. But it's a process that's probably going to take a few weeks, if not a month at least, to come up with. Additionally, the more information you have on these bugs, the better suited your repellent will probably be.
Viridian will be working on it and be like, listen, I need more information and I need more time.
Hey,
Those are
Antelope
two
Man,
things we don't have.
would you, instead of repelling them, would you want something to attract them?
Nice
'Cause
weather
you
we
could
having,
use
right,
that
guys?
You could use that to lure them away.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Viridian will quirk his eyebrow and be like, guys, I just had an amazing idea. Why don't we make something that attracts the bugs rather than repel them so we can lead them away?
Well, from what I can tell,
That
they're
sounds like
pretty
a
much
good
attracted.
idea, Viridian.
It seems like they're attracted to wood, right? What can we make that makes them more attracted to that than this giant source of food?
I wonder if that sap does something. Ooh.
No, listen, my fellow man. What exactly are we trying to do here? We seem to be sidetracked by various ideas waiting for something to happen. I say we go deeper into this tree and get some wood. We can walk down. We can make it slow. Murdoch, I assume you have some way of getting on this wall on your own?
Yo, that thing flying towards us right now, guys.
This thing is way above you guys, like at least 300 feet above. It's just gliding.
Yo, I'm moving.
Coasting.
You know?
I say we get moving now, before these bugs feel we are a tasty tree along with the tree.
Agreed. All right.
All right. Which one of you would like to be carried like a little baby?
Oh, gas. What?
Thank you.
You heard the question. Would you like to be carried like a little baby?
I'll just pull up my rope and I'm trying to like.
So, which direction are we heading in? My character says,
I think we.
Well, surely there's some way down, right? I mean, there's got to be tunnels down. There's termites, right?
We could just climb down.
We have to go down the walls and then go over to the next branch down.
I mean, do you see how high up it is? Climbing is
So
not the.
Joko's like
How high
pointing
up?
like over
Why
to
are you
this
going
one
up?
over
We're
here
going down.
because this
I'm
looks
saying-
like it could be the entrance to something. So
We are high up.
Viridian, do you need a lift?
Viridian will. I actually let me look at his character. Actually, I think he does. He'll be like, yeah. I guess I'm gonna be the one getting carried like a baby.
Oh no, you can have more dignity, my friend. Hop on my back. He'll like do like a little halfway squat.
Yeah, so hop on his back.
All right, Joko
Uh.
should have no problem with this. He has plenty of strength outside of combat. Now he'll just like put his feet on the wall like vertically and start walking along like sideways on it, Spider-Man style.
Hell yeah.
You could just sighs and looks at Murdoch.
Yeah.
What would you mean?
Oh wait, we can't move that fast. These are like 30-foot tiles. Okay, I don't know, Kev. Just let me know
You
if I
know.
stop moving or something.
I got you.
Viridian will be like, there were this tribe of goats in my village. Quite great climb. They were great climbers. What the fuck?
So I have this. Can I use these to like just kind of keep like teleporting my way down?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna not
I
move
guess.
for a second to see what other people are doing.
You guys ready? Look to Borne and Murdoch. Let's get to climbing.
You just see me look like I'm bending down to like lace up my shoes. I know it says boots, but it's really just one boot because I got the other.
I make like 2 Psy katanas and then I shorten them down to like dagger length and I start climbing while jabbing those in the wood.
Hell yeah. All right. Born, how are you gonna know?
I was gonna try and repair my ball dial before going for it.
All right. Dial kit check. I'll say any of the mental stats will count: intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. PC 15, right?
Yo, let's go.
Excellent. Do.
All right. So you guys are going down to that lower branch and then exploring the tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as he's stomping along, Joko will just like mumble to himself a little bit, like, "Thank you, buddy." All right.
Okay.
Go
Yiga, how are you
on.
getting down? You're just climbing.
Yeah, bare hand climbing.
All right. Then yeah, you guys will all be able to make it to the wood. I'm gonna say, give me Okay, everyone except Yiga and Murdoch give me con saves, and then Yiga and Murdoch give me con saves and strength saves. DC 15 for everything.
Mm-hmm. I'll just use a what's it called? That's not supposed to be an advantage.
Wait, do I need to con save?
Yeah, con for everyone except Yiga and Murdoch.
Okay, what do I want to use? Yeah, I'll use a double saves again.
We all got blessed, right? Though
I think anyone has bless. No,
I think all of us have it.
not a single person has bless.
I mean, I can bless myself, right?
Tight.
All like a half of the but I know Joe.
If you want to use the spell slot for bless, yeah, go ahead. Although I think guidance works on saves, right?
I thought it was
No.
just skill checks.
Guidance it's
It's
skills.
resistance works on saves.
Dude, I swear, long
It's a
dog
different
guidance works
game.
on
No,
saves.
no, it does work on saves. Yeah, I'll just use guidance. The ability checks or saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it does? Let me pop guidance then instead of seeing if I need to use double saves.
That's what a D4.
I'm gonna
What was
use a
the DC?
strong will.
No, I
My
still-
last strong will on that.
Wait a second. What was the DC?
15.
Oh yeah,
No,
strong
I-
will.
I still would have needed to. Okay, my double saves uses are getting used up way too fast. This is not good. Not good at all.
I need to use an inspiration on that. God damn it.
Use
I'm just
I made
it.
a
Yeah.
a little guidance, a little strong will. I'll take that.
Don't look down.
Alright, you rocking with that 11, Borne?
Debating on it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, as you are lowering yourself down, I guess, coasting a little bit with the, what's it called? Burst dial? Cloud dial? Whatever the hell it is. Yeah, the heat and the proximity to this smoldering wood will be getting to you. Yeah, I'll just say. Alright, you're taking 19 fire damage. Feel free to sleep that off, whatever. But yeah, you guys will all, facing very, very difficult conditions, slowly but surely make your way to one of these little passages, and you'll begin exploring. While you're doing that, we are gonna cut back on over to Or's village, which we haven't seen in a minute. Let's do a small one. Block. There it is. I bet. Okay. Onya, this is, I guess, a couple hours before all the stuff that's going down in the tree. You and Kent have just been fishing, and he's fished up something.
Ooh,
He's whooping with excitement at.
the map's really blurry. Oh, there we go.
But yeah, you will. I guess it will be around midday at this point, and there are giants cavorting, gallivanting all around. A few of them are heading into the woods with axes and stuff in hand. A few of them are preparing some massive, giant sailboats to head out to sea. A few others are setting up shop. You'll see a dude hucking some food, some giant food. People making or selling antiques, trinkets, all kinds of stuff. It's a bustling town, except everything is supersized. You just talked to the chief, and she showed you this dial that had a strange message on it. After the message played, she kind of like shut down a little bit. You'd have seen her face go a little bit white as the voice echoed out of the dial. And almost wordlessly, she'll take the dial back and just withdraw, heading into town, and not really saying anything to you. So yeah, I think 2-0 has head out to do whatever it is she wants to do. Finch is probably talking to some giant somewhere. Kent is back into back fishing. He's very enthralled as he's kicking the water with his new leg. What would you like to do? What do you do? What's going on?
I think sorry. I think Anya's gonna keep going around town, basically just looking at random stuff. Keep an eye out. Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to flip the script on you, Lucas, rather than me going around describing everything, establishing everything. I am putting the onus on you. Give me something, a detail, an event, something, anything that you think your character would gravitate towards something that they would find interesting. Anything that would make sense in this giant village in the deepness of the West Blue. I don't know, putting you on the spot. Feel free to take your time.
Okay. Can I do that? Can I have her eventually find a chaos shard?
Fuck no.
Okay. It's worth a shot. Okay.
Yeah, that was audacious.
Okay. Okay. So Anya will basically, she basically will take herself over to one of the well, basically.
All right.
To the well in the town, and basically to get her mind off of what had just happened with the giant lady, as well as the stuff with Azrael in her head and all that. She decides that she wants to try to basically test like the limits of her abilities. I mean, she wants to check to see like how deep the water in the well is.
All right.
Okay. Okay. She'll All right, she'll pick up a stick from the ground, like a really long stick from the ground, and then attaching it with her with her sledge tendrils, she'll just bring it down and try to see how deep it is.
All right, bet. So you're basically trying to see how far your sludge will extend with this.
Well, yeah, and if the well is shallow, that if she can go in it.
All right. Do a little cave dive. Yes, sir. Okay, so first things first, this well is obviously massive, probably like 30, 40 feet high. And the diameter would probably be close to like 60 feet. Actually, that would be kind of pulled off. But yeah, somewhere along those lines. You will get a tendril of sludge ready, wrap it around the stick, and slowly but surely lower it into the well. It will disappear into the darkness very, very quickly, and now it is just a matter of concentration. See how far you can hold your sludge and how far it will go with the stick in hand. Yeah, you pour. You're concentrating. You're slowly letting the sludge out as you're standing atop the lip of the well. There'll be a couple giants walking by. They'll raise some eyebrows, but no one will really be saying anything to you. Everyone's got some busy shit going on.
Anya will basically just be sitting on the edge of the well, just like basically as it looks like as if she's fishing.
Nice. Yeah, give me a Constitution save, a concentration save, if you will.
Concentration save. Wait, where is that?
Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution. Okay.
All right. After a couple minutes of you slowly letting the stick into the well, you'll hear like or you won't really hear anything, but you'll feel it. You'll feel like a little lapse in concentration as the stick will kind of be lost, and you'll I don't know if you're gonna suck this sludge back up or just let it go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, yeah. And with that feeling of like when you have the measuring tape thing, the extending thing, when you let it out too far and then you click the button to make it all come back in one fell swoop, you're just waiting for this recoil as like a bunch of sludge splashes back. Some of it will slap you in the face, cover you a little bit. Just the recoil of withdrawing it. You feel like you got a good maybe like 60, 70 feet with it, but it was difficult to maintain your focus on it. A giant at this point will pass you by and they'll be like, did that come out of the well? What's going on? You all right, young lady?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Be careful. I don't know. Maybe there's spiders or something down there. Huh. Let's get those boxes moved. We gotta get them down to Paula's place. Oh my god. I'll march off.
Well, looks like that well's going to be too deep for me to test. All right, then. Okay. Then Anya's going to keep going further into the town. She's going to No, actually, no. Anya's gonna basically make her way out of town into the woods because she still wants to keep attempting to use Geppo.
All right. Hell yeah.
Because even though she hasn't got enough lessons, she's still kind of stubborn and determined to keep at it.
Okay. As you reach the outskirts of town, you'll see some giant, sentrymen posted up. They're kind of just leaning against the walls, their eyes on the skyline. As you walk out the gates, they'll turn to you. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah. Don't go too deep into the woods. You don't want to get run over by one of those statues. There was a group that went off this morning.
Oh.
They still haven't come back. It was those pirates that were here. You were with them. Might have been your friends."
Yeah. Yeah, they probably was.
Yeah, they said they were headed off to the tree.
Oh. I wasn't planning on going very far. I was just going to go a little into the woods.
All right, wherever you go, just be careful. Be careful. If you see the statues, give us a shout. You know.
All right. Thank you for the warning.
Yeah, be safe. Be safe. As you trudge off into the woods, I'm gonna ask for a perception check.
Okay.
All right. You want to change that with inspiration or anything? Or are you rocking with it?
I don't have inspiration.
Unfortunate. Okay, cool. All right.
Could I change it if I use observation hockey points?
Ooh, now that's something. Yeah, I'll say for 3 observation points, you can roll it again.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's better.
Okay, nice. You're really pushing the limits with this observation stuff. Okay, cool. With the 16, you are, as you head out into unknown terrain, you're kind of just relying on your senses more. And you've been using your observation skills here and there. I think the last time you used them for something significant was, well, actually, it's a couple things. Probably when you were coming back to the wreckage of the ship to recover everyone. You probably used your observation hockey then. And before that, when you guys were on the run from the Marines, I think you used your observation hockey in conjunction with Murdoch's abilities to try and locate Finch and some Chaos Shard stuff. But yeah, you've slowly been expanding your powers, and you kind of feel more confident with observation hockey than you ever have before. The failures with your fruit are not so much present with the hockey. Do with that what you will. But with the 16, you will feel a presence. You won't really quite see anything, but you will feel a presence. Something very big, very fast. Not the size of the statues, but about the size of a giant. Something very big, very fast, jumping from tree to tree. Very obviously hidden in the branches. You would surmise probably hiding for some reason, some specific reason. But they seem to be making their way back to the village, just jumping from treetop to treetop, hidden. From any peeking eye. Yeah, I would say you haven't really gotten a good look at them, but you have a very, very distinct feeling that they are there and they are moving quickly.
Yeah, Anya won't make any attempt to directly engage with them, but Anya will take this opportunity to try to attempt to use Geppo again.
All right. You will try jumping up into the air to try and reach them. You will try and jump up into the air to try and reach them. Give me a athletics check.
Yes.
Okay. With a 17, you jump up into the air, but even with a good jumping point and a good sense of balance, you've been following all the steps, everything, but you will only manage to get a little couple feet higher than you normally would with a jump. You have been trying to figure out the Skepo stuff, but unless you have a good teacher, it just seems like you won't be getting it anywhere. But the presence will pass you by as you make your way further into the forest, and it will be heading towards the town. You continue marching on in the forest, and you'll hear the sounds of the jungle. Bugs, little animals, all that type of stuff. And we will see what will be waiting for you there. But for now, we're gonna jump back to the tree itself. Yeah. Do I have a thing? Do we do this? I bet. Okay, you guys will head out into the tree. Let me put you on this map again. The rest of you guys will find a little passageway, and you'll begin carving your way through these little termite tunnels, trying to find some good wood, anything like that. Everyone give me an investigation check, and we will add all of them up and see what you guys will come across. Let's say if you can clear 150.
Can you do mine?
Something good will happen.
Yeah, sorry.
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm away from my PC, so I'm gonna have to do that.
Roll Murdoch. Oh shit! Look at that.
Excellent.
Investigation.
Is there a passive investigation?
There is, but this is more of an active thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna myself, I guess.
Yeah, you coming in and out, Pete. What'd you say?
So I guess I'm gonna guide myself if my sheet loads again. So jump KP, jump gate.
Yeah, roll 20 does that sometimes.
No, it's jump gate.
Jump gate has those problems.
I can just feel that buck passing. It refresh again.
Alright, what are we at? 18, 13, 31, 53, 54, 76. Ooh, nice. 103, 107. I think that's everyone. But 2 crits, that counts for something. That definitely counts for something. Okay. I don't have a map for it, but we'll say that you guys will find you guys will realize a few things. You're following these termite tunnels. I guess the first thing that you realize is that almost every fucking tunnel carved through this tree was made by a termite. They're all small. I mean, comparatively, they're small. But for you guys, they're probably regular size as you're just crawling your way through. I don't know if anyone has claustrophobia, but now would be the time to voice it. I don't know if anyone's read that one Junji Ito one shot. The fault in something.
I mean,
no, that's John Green, not Junji Ito, bro.
It's Amiga fault. You talking about the Far North Stars, bro?
I was just joking. Damn.
No, I'm talking about Kev. I'm talking to Kev, bro.
The idea of John
Amiga
Green
fault.
writing a Junji Ito thing is hilarious to me.
I was just joking. Damn. Yeah, that shit. Shout out to you, music and inspiration.
Is it dark in here?
Actually,
You said it Kindle takes these backsies.
It would be. I guess the light from the volcano would be illuminating it, but it would be definitely darker than what you guys are used to. So yeah, if you have like torches is probably a bad idea. If you have like lights, things like that.
I just didn't know if it was to the point where we needed dark vision.
This lightsaber lit off light?
Yeah, and like a 5 thing, like literally right where you're at.
Hey, light is
right. Okay. Yeah. So
wait, I have a question. Can I use my lantern as an actual lantern?
I think so. Right.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna use.
So yeah, if I can, I'll just like put the lantern at the end of my scabbard and light it up, and hold it as like a guiding light.
I'll put
Alright, okay, I'm gonna be honest, you don't really need dark vision. I'm gonna just save you a spell slot. You don't need that shit.
Okay.
At least right now. Let me see what this thing is at. Augmented Lantern of Darkness. Oh no, it's only darkness. Yeah, that sucks. You'll pull out your lantern and be like, I got this, guys. And just plunge the entire corridor into darkness.
I don't think that worked.
I close it back up.
My awareness visor just gives me perfect dark vision, so I won't worry about it.
Alright.
Yeah, Dill and Joko could just guide us because they both can see in the dark.
Yeah,
I mean,
I want to see.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about it if I don't even need to use the dark.
Yeah, guys, it's not that big of a deal. Can we move on from the dark vision shit? We gotta keep it going. Yeah. As I was saying, the fault in us. But yeah, there'll be a bunch of tunnels just riddling their way through the bark, or not the bark. I guess it will be the heartwood at this point. They've all been made by termites, and they almost all seem to like lead downwards, deeper and deeper, closer to the roots. You guys all kind of come to the conclusion that the termites are coming from there. They're heading down there. That is probably where their quote unquote nest is. But with the cumulative scores, you guys will find a little offshoot, a path that hasn't been fully explored yet. And as you creak and crawl and make your way into a kind of smaller chamber, there seems to be like some good wood in here, some good lumber that can be mined if you have the right tools. But it is a small, cramped room. There isn't that much real estate, isn't that much ground to cover, and the heat just seems to be ramping up more and more the more time you spend in here. Let me do like a makeshift map, I guess.
So would the right tools be wood carver tools?
Yeah, wood. Okay, wood carver tools, axe, anything that gives you the siege property, stuff like that.
I guess I'll try to take some. You know.
So does this lightsaber have the siege?
I guess the lightsaber will just cleave through pretty much everything.
I can make them, or I can make tools. I just need to check how long it takes. The right tool. Oh shit! It requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work to make my thieves' tools into wood carvers. Yeah, that's annoying. Let me see.
Bro, if I had one more level, I could fucking run across walls.
Can't you make your punches have like slashing damage?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just like slash through this with your bare hands? Chop us up some wood like Goku first episode style?
I tried with the walls back there. that shit didn't really do it. I got the lightsaber though. I do got the lightsaber. He said that shit could work. Bro, I'm gonna be carving big old chunks out this. What we doing? We waiting for something?
Kev, you there?
Yeah, what up?
Are we waiting on anything?
Yeah, I'm making this map.
Oh shit.
Another one of my fantastic works. I'll just make
everything here is improvised, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake.
No, nothing's improvised.
What you see here is all improvised completely.
Took hours of preparation. Don't discredit me like that.
That's a duck right there.
No, we doing this off the dump.
Oh my god, it is. Oh shit!
Walk like a duck.
It's a duck.
Holy shit!
All right, that is a hell of a check.
On the top left. That's a
yeah, it's a solid check. The biggest question though is how long are you guys gonna spend here? The more time you spend, the more little pieces of wood that you'll be able to chip off. But to cover the size of a ship, it's going to take a lot of time, even with the 30.
I've got the what's it called, necklace of adaptation. So even if they go ahead, I'll probably spend like maybe 2 hours.
All right, I'll drop
Yeah,
Murdoch.
Viridian is gonna.
What
Viridian.
do I have to do?
I mean, it's up to you how you want to extract this wood. Pause.
Cut it off, like slicing it like deli meat.
Jesus Christ. All right. Like I said, anything that gives you guys the siege property, axes, wood carvers, tools, I guess stuff that deals slashing damage would be the way to go here. Feel free to get creative with how you want to extract this wood and let me know how long you plan to spend here. I know Bang is spending at least 2 hours.
Could
I was gonna say Viridian will help Joko for at least an hour.
All right.
Could I try and estimate how long it would probably take for us to?
I mean, we're not going to get all the wood from the ship here. I don't think. So keep it.
Definitely true.
So I could create wood carvers tools over the course of an hour. I don't know if I can cut down the time at all with having Viridian help, and then I can start with wood carvers tools kind of at the same rate as Bang.
Do you want me to just give you an axe?
I mean, how many people are we trying to have harvest here? Because there's kind of 3 things in my mind that I feel like I want to do, and that's go destroy the nest, collect a seedling, and collect some wood directly.
I mean, I don't particularly, like, I'm just trying to help out with the general effort. I don't really need this Adam wood for a whole bunch, so, I mean, y'all can do what you do, but I just know that the wood carvers.
I got a hand axe and proficiency in them, so I can stay down here and chop it up. Plus, I have my own hand.
But like I
axe
said,
already.
we're not going to get all the wood from the ship here anyway, so I don't think everybody has to stay, like, chop wood.
I'm just saying, in case Maze wanted to have Joko go off and do some other stuff, I can stay down here and chop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could, it's probably not crazy.
Yeah, I want to take it as long as we get as much as we can feasibly from here.
I would say every 2 hours you spend here, you're going to be making con saves to stave off exhaustion.
Okay.
What can I make like
a freeze dial?
Oh yeah,
That's a good idea. Freeze dial. What exactly does it do?
Can I
Can be used to cast frozen over.
Alright, let me look that bitch up. What'd you say, Maze?
can I like do something or to figure out like how much wood we would collect with how much time? Because like that'll depend on whether it's worth it or not, you know.
But that's if you got something else you want to do, well, you can just go do it. You know.
Well, we want to get a lot of wood for a lot of shit.
That is
right, but
also
we're not.
true.
There's only so much we're gonna get from the thing.
Yeah, you can spend some time rather than carving wood, just estimating, kind of putting together everything that you've done in terms of traveling, and what you've seen of the tree so far, and what you make of this wood in front of you right now, to try and approximate exactly how much you'll be able to gather in if depending on how much time you spend. Man, I know Yiga was asking the same question. You can do the same thing. With Frozen Over, I will say you can expend it entirely, and it will buy you maybe like a 2-3 hour buff. How many charges does it have?
3.
All right, yeah, I'll say for each charge, it will buy yourself a 1 hour buffer.
Well, I'll also have my little elemental cannon, put out some blasts of cold.
All right, little AC. I like it.
Is it
I can use the dial, and then just as soon as the charges get used up on it, I can just refix it, and in that time you can use the
Well,
Oh, that's
if
okay.
you want to save your charges for anything, my thing doesn't run on charges of any kind.
I mean, it just takes me a dial kit check to recharge them.
Oh, okay.
For Shenandoah. Yeah.
No, I'll put my little guy out here to help out and get some cold rolls out.
Okay, what was the role?
Investigation.
Investigation. Fuck. Okay. Shit.
Like, why do you even bother, bro?
Cause, bruh.
It's just honestly, it's kind of embarrassing.
Will, bruh.
Like, look, this guy hit a 30,
You
this
would
guy hit
give
a
up.
28, and you hit a 3, man.
You would give up. I would not. That's what makes it different.
Like,
Bro.
look at those big ass
I don't
numbers.
give
And I
up,
put your
bro.
3.
I was about to say that 3 sandwiched in between 2 crits looks extra.
It's just
man.
bad.
The indomitable human will, bruh. It will always burn on. I will always try.
Oh, 14 isn't even a bad roll.
With a 3, you won't be able to tell much. With a 14, you will. I mean, how much wood are you trying to get here? As much as possible. Like, what's your target in pounds?
I'm trying to figure out how much wood I can get. I don't necessarily have a target.
Okay. I will say with a 14, you would approximate somewhere around 10 pounds of wood for every hour that you spend. With the 28, I will say you'll come to the same conclusion. You will also be able to realize that this room isn't going to lead with much, especially with the little pockets of lava all over. You'll be able to get maybe like 200, 300 pounds of wood max. Before you have to move on.
Kev.
Yeah.
How much is 200 million worth? How much is $200 million worth of wood? How many pounds is that?
Fuck. Let me see. Frankie got all the wood he needed for the Going Merry in 100 mil.
200 mil. Oh yeah, it was 100 mil. No, it was 100 mil
for the Going Merry. 200. I mean, you've seen the Going Merry, bro.
So 2 Going Merries worth of wood.
Yeah, 2 Going Merries worth of wood.
That was the 1,000 Sunny that he built with it.
Yeah, it was
that much.
Oh yeah,
which is much bigger.
1,000 Sunny. 2,000 Sunnies of wood. 2,000 Sunnies is how much.
That is not a number, bro.
Now,
how the fuck is it 2,000 Sunnies if he only made if it was 1 Sunny he got the 100 mil, bro?
No,
it's
2,000
double the amount. It's double the amount.
Piece of wood that he split apart throughout the entire Sunny, but it was that one piece of wood was 200 million berries.
It was 1 piece of whatever. How much can I get?
I'm telling you right now, I'm spending somebody on
This
God.
math ain't mathing, man.
2,000 Sunnies. What's the problem?
2,000.
You know the problem.
2,000 Sunnies. All right, with a 30 in your woodcarver's tools, you will just go to town, hacking this bitch up. You will probably be able to get out with about 50 pounds in the 2-hour stretch.
Okay. Well, I'll get that and put it in my bag. Like I said, does that take me the full 2 hours?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
Yo. Gonna be 100. No, wait, never mind. I don't got to worry about carrying shit.
Oh, did you? I forgot to write it down last time. Do you remember how much of that petrified wood I took?
Fuck. We'll just say 30 pounds, call it even.
Yeah, cool.
You got about like an 1/18 of 1,000 Sunnies worth of petrified.
I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? This is like Steiner math, bro.
Oh God, bro.
I don't know why this is confusing you so much. Just visualize the Sunny and realize how much that costs, and realize that we have not gotten that much amount of wood.
Yo, I'm saying the Sunny does not equate to the pounds this nigga got. You know what? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the amount that he got is nowhere near the Sunny.
Right.
So why would it?
So following is also nowhere near $200 million.
If we're gonna stop here for 2 hours as a group, I can spend 1 hour making woodcarver's tools and 1 hour using woodcarver's tools.
All right.
While you do that, I'm gonna be stabbing into this job with my dagger. I'm gonna be heating it up with my electro. Maybe that goes something.
Nice.
Yo, I want to be like a buzz. So, yo, I'm gonna take out this. Is it a simple weapon? The lightsaber?
No, it
A
is
beam
an
sword.
extraterrestrial martial weapon. I think I call it a xeno weapon. It's an entirely different class of weapons. Facts.
Imagine lightsabers are simple weapon.
It's just a sword, man. I wanna basically just try and cut as big pieces as I can.
All right. Go ahead and give me a, I guess, an athletics check.
Athletics.
Viridian, you can also give me an athletics check, and then Joko, you can make a
I'm
woodcarver's
switching.
tools check.
I want to make it clear. I'm switching out of that shit. I'm going to strength now. And then at the end of the day, I'm going back to con.
Okay. And then Murdoch, if you're just cutting into them, you can also make a athletics check.
I was trying to see if I made that. Add to that.
I'm gonna use these.
Solid.
Just for cutting
All right.
wood.
Yeah, what do you have to cut the wood with?
Hand axe.
Yo, where did you get that hand axe from?
Starting equipment. What do you mean? It's been on my sheet since I made my character.
Oh, I was just curious.
I get
that's
two starting ones, and I named them Handy and Axie because
This is your life story.
hand axes.
Calm down.
Handy actually.
So
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the
you're making a flip.
attribute for wood carvers?
I think it's always intelligence with you, right? But we'll say it's strength if it's not always intelligence. Although I think that's the same for you.
It does not. Yeah, a bunch of my stats are the same.
All right, 12, 19, 27, 21, 25. Solid. I'll say, what's his face? Viridian. You will come away with about 15 pounds worth. And the rest of you guys will just sum it all up. You guys will come out with about 20 pounds each.
So,
oh yeah, that 50 pounds. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Alright. For people that don't have bags of holding or interdimensional, pockets that you can just throw shit in, this is gonna be too much to keep in your backpack. It's gonna take up your arms and stuff as you're walking with them.
I'll say, like, hey, I got some extra room in my pocket if you want.
Hey man, if you're offering, I'll dispense it because I want to cut more. This was over the 2 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Borne staved off one of the hours.
Yeah.
So I also have a frost dove or a freeze dove, whatever they call it.
But yeah, I'll who wants to offload their wood? Oh.
I want to how do I marker this? I don't got shit to tie it up with. I'll take the sash that's holding up my pants and tie up my wood with it.
Pause.
That was a crazy ass sentence. Yeah, pause. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll put it in. I'll give it to a bank.
Alright, so what's 20?
Hey, Viridian, do you need me to carry that for you?
Yeah, Viridian will pass you his 20 pounds of wood.
Ooh,
alright.
Then be like,
Viridian will just take his 20-pound wood inside him, put it there.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Pause.
Yo, bro, come on.
You guys aren't even trying.
I blame Kev.
Why are you blaming me? I didn't do this.
You facilitated this, Kev.
All of this.
You started this. Oh,
so Viridian gonna be like, Joko. You'll be like, hey, Skippy. Not many people have Adam Wood. The first person we run into wanting Adam Wood, I'm scamming them.
I'll say the Yiga. I'll be like, don't worry, there's no storage fee.
Okay. I didn't think that. All right. I like reassurance.
I hear you. We can show them the real thing, and then when we deliver, It is simply plywood.
Oh, I think it's pretty genius.
Alright.
Like a good scam.
While you guys are mining away, we'll say this is at some point during the 2-hour stretch, you guys will hear some scratching and some chomping, and you will see a little light coming out of the tunnel that you guys came out of. You will see a termite, or is it even a termite at this point? But it is riding another termite, which isn't really a termite at this point. And they will both just kind of waltz into this little area. This guy has his flaming spear and his helmet, and he's just kind of twirling it, looking at you guys.
Yo, I'll wave over like, yo, what's up, bro?
And,
I'll go back.
I will casually just turn my cannon around to see me kind of tinker with it a little bit to put it back some damage.
He's like, yeah, let me just set this up quick.
Yeah. And I'm
Damn. I think it's best that you leave this area, sir.
He didn't even say anything yet.
No, we don't talk to their kind. Those disgusting creatures.
You expect him to say something? He is still a bug. He may be riding his bug friend, but he is still a bug.
Am I crazy? Wait, you just crying over these bugs?
Wait a second. Did I just understand what you said?
That was before I realized they were termites. I thought they were something else. Those invasive ass.
Wait, did that thing just turn around and leave when you told it to turn around and leave? Can we talk to it?
Hey, come back! Come back!
Don't tell it to come back! Oh my god!
Come back!
Wait, if we can talk to it, there might be some options here.
Yeah, we can maybe cut a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, put the spear down for a second, my good friend.
Yeah, we mean no harm.
Right? Can you communicate with us, sir?
Yeah, don't worry, I got a backup plan.
Yeah, this nigga kept like cooking his tongue and shit.
Don't worry. The burner is still loaded, but I just want to see, like, spearman, termite. Can you understand me?
How did I do it?
Can you understand the words that are coming out of
Yeah. Wait, I'll go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
I will say it won't really be acknowledging anything you guys are saying. It'll just be like scanning each of you guys. I guess you guys can make an insight or animal handling check.
Okay. I'll do insight.
This thing, man. Why are you back? Leave. Forget these.
Yeah, if it's scanning us, I'm gonna give it the death stare and try and intimidate it.
All right, nice.
Send a message.
I'm gonna guide myself on my animal handling check.
He's gonna lock eyes with me. I'm gonna give it the Toby, Rama, and Sasuke. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
All right. I will say with everyone's checks, with everyone's checks, you guys will come to the conclusion that it isn't really understanding anything you're saying. It's not really intimidated by you. It's kind of just studying you guys. It's almost as if it's making a martial check or a series of martial checks.
Okay, so
as it's just watching you guys.
So we've come to the conclusion that real communication is not possible, right?
Pretty much.
Could I try like motion, like use my body, like speak with my body? Could I try that?
Yeah. What do you wanna communicate?
I want. We come in peace. I'll gesture to everybody. I'll do like like the 2 little finger walking thing. Then I can't do that. I'll do a pointing gesture to like a open hole gesture. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do the peace sign, 2-handed peace sign.
Okay, give me an animal handling check. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little difficult, with your language barriers. We'll call it a DC 21.
Okay.
Well,
I have I don't want to waste my inspiration.
I would give you guidance if I thought it would help, but
Hey,
Not worth
listen,
wasting your
listen,
inspiration. The odds of you getting it are pretty.
Yeah,
and
to be
and
honest,
and and,
Yeah, it's fine.
and think about it. We don't come in peace.
we really don't. I'm like
I
2
mean,
seconds for shooting this.
they're not
Yeah.
peaceful. I'm not peaceful. Did he leave? Where'd he go? Did he left?
Yeah, as you were doing the walking, the open hole, the peace sign, it just walked away.
What the? All right, whatever. We're wasting my time.
Maybe we should have killed it because that thing's going to get some
Sir,
backup.
what we will not be.
Oh, I
Yo,
hope we bring back.
you bring up a good point. We should kill it. It's a
Oh.
termite.
Yeah, but it looks more like a person than a termite.
Right, but hear me out. Maybe we don't start a fight with the army of termites that's out there in this tiny little tunnel. You know.
That's, I mean, pretty.
Also,
good
I don't know
point.
about I don't know about you guys, but I'm also starting to feel tired. So maybe we should leave before he comes back with his fire pals.
I agree. Let's carry it on.
What is?
All right. Those 2 hours will pass, and you guys will make your way out of the little cavern that you found yourselves in. And once again, what's up?
I wanted to before we left. I wanted to cut a quarter staff shape.
Yeah, you're gonna need woodcarver's tools, right?
I need work. I asked somebody for Oakton.
With what? With fashioning a quarterstaff?
I'm not fashioning a whole. Like I'm just getting the rough outline. Like you know,
I would say with
like the piece of wood.
the amount of wood that you walked out
Yeah,
with.
basically just a stick. Just a stick.
Yeah, with the amount of wood that you guys all walked out with, there would be enough in that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. Once again, we have found ourselves in the inner chamber. As you guys come out of the little hole that you entered in, you're closer to the mouth of the volcano, and you can see a lot more termites. At this point, you see one with like 8 arms. It seems to be practicing some kind of ninja arts.
Damn, that's tough. That's actually badass.
Yo, Viridian will have starry eyes, but then he'll shake his head and be like, "No, like, give me the tree."
Y'all try imitating that shit.
No,
and I'll go up to Viridian and just be like, "All right, so hear me out. And whether it's something to attract or repel them, I think a gas form would probably be good. But
a what?
A gas form, like if you can figure out some sort of repellent or something to attract them, like I can make it into like gas grenades or something like that for you." And
Really? Hey, you know what, Moon? You're an okay guy.
Hey, you know, we all have our own strengths of our own kinds. So
Yeah, I'll definitely catch up to you with it.
But I mean, do you guys want to keep looking for more atom wood? Like I said, it might not be a bad idea.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot. But
there's a lot of termites here. You know,
I mean, we could deal with these termites. They're really that big.
I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot more than last time, man.
Yeah,
it's about double the amount of last time.
He's gonna be like,
last
"Wow."
time they got us down, like
that's what I'm
saying.
Listen, Joe. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't running away, unless you are.
Yeah, we can always come back here with like a proper team and equipment.
Right.
And he could develop his repellent in the meantime.
Yeah, that's a good call. A gentleman and a
Viridian. I think that we should try to find the sapling before all of them get destroyed in the fire. They're supposed to be outside. And you saw the lava flow, it is covering the area.
Yeah, I'm also okay with going outside. I gotta find an entrance big enough for a ship or figure out how to make one.
Alright. We gotta climb again. Oh, actually,
I mean, do we have to climb? Can we just on the path that we're on, is there like a path that leads out?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, could I do
let us trek.
Can I use my ears? Like see if I can feel any wind from anywhere, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Bet,
I was,
bet,
I
bet.
was, I was gonna, I was just saying, I wasn't gonna use my ears, but can I like look around and see if I notice anything that might indicate an exit?
Yeah, give me a perception check. With a 27, with your hearing, you will hear a lot of wind coming straight up, a lot of hot wind coming from the volcano beneath you. Facts.
Wow. Coming from straight up. What do I see when I look straight up?
No, I meant coming from down below. It's coming straight up, but it's coming from below you.
Oh, I
Why
guess
would it be wind coming from
I
below?
guess I also got a 27. So
All right, with a 27, you look around for an exit, and like I said, you will see a lot of tiny crevices and cracks near the bottom that the termites seem to be crawling out of. But there's also some bigger ones. You'll see like hardened patches of magma down below that might be cool enough for you to walk down and get closer to the roots. That would probably also be the best way to find an entry point for the giants.
so when you talk about these patches, are you talking about like this stuff down here?
Yeah, it's not really on the map, but just
okay.
down below.
Yeah, well,
with a 26 crit, you would come to the same conclusion, Joko. But if you want to try to find, if you want to try to find a sapling, you're probably gonna have to go higher. I guess you would recall the crossroads that you were in earlier, and how there was a path that led to the outside.
Yeah, there was a path that I think that area that led to like this area. I'd probably find saplings, or
yeah, I'm not going to give any guarantees, but that would probably be your best conclusion, best bet.
That one probably led to the surface rather than the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to. I'm just gonna side pick up Viridian, and then I'll start walking along the wall.
All right, what were you saying, Pete?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was tell the group, it's like, well, I gotta head a little bit towards these roots because that should, if I'm gonna find a place to fit this ship through, it's probably gonna be my best bet. But that'll also probably find a way outside. So feel free to tag along. Or I don't know where those guys are going, but
Yeah, I'm sure we'll meet up again. Oh,
it was nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you back in town. Come by the shipyard so we can work on those grenades once you figure that out.
I got you.
I will meet you outside. I do not think your boss is fond of me being around anymore.
And I'll give them some rope, and then I'll use my burst boots to kind of teleport, in bits and pieces down. And I guess it'll just look like I'm hopping, but
okay. As you guys are making your way through this inner chamber once more, I'll ask for con saves from everyone. DC is 15.
Okay.
This is to stave off the effects of exhaustion.
All right. Actually, real quick, before I do anything, I will use a slot to bless. Between Murdoch, Yiga, and Borne, are any of you not proficient in con saves?
I'm good. I just rolled a 20.
Okay, so I'll cast bless. I'll cast bless on myself, Yiga, and Borne.
Nice. You have advantage, you said?
No, yeah, I do.
From what?
But it didn't do anything. My experimental medicine.
Oh, I think that would have worn off, bro. Isn't it a number of hours?
Yeah, but I never lost my temp. So last time I checked, you said it's been 3 hours since the fight. So that means I had 1 hour left from the base shit it gives me. And then when you add my wisdom, I have 6 hours left.
You can hold it for 6 hours. Is that some shit, or is that the base?
I can hold it for 9.
Can you drop that in the chat? Is that some soul question?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That's fucking crazy. And it's as long as you have your temp HP?
Yeah, as long as I have my temp HP, I can keep it on for as many times equal to my half my level, right? Which is 4 hours. And then once that runs out, I can keep it for as many time equals to my wisdom, which is 5 hours.
Damn, that's tough as hell. Okay, nice. But either way, you failed.
I know. You think it's funny?
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Is this like when I say that you missed?
I thought that was part of it.
No, it wasn't. Yo, where's that con save at, mates?
He did.
I did it, dude.
He did it. He was.
Where? Oh, I see it.
I was on my boat.
Borne 1, 2, 3, 4. He
Everybody
made it.
passed
15 plus 4. What are we doing? Viridian, you got anything for this or no?
No, man. I got nothing.
Alright, my friend, you will gain a level of exhaustion. All your D20 tests are gonna have a -2. Do you have a level of exhaustion already?
No, I never did. Actually, I don't think I think I can stop that.
Alright, that's the effects. I think there's a way on your sheet to track your exhaustion levels. I don't think I'll have the 2024 effects, but there's a way to do it if you don't already have a method of tracking it. But yeah, you guys will all make your way, some going up and some going down. Let's see who we go to first. Hold it. I'm gonna do 3 actually.
My mind's telling
Okay.
me no.
With a okay, the group heading downwards, you guys will get closer and closer to the magma, glimmering hot fire that is you guys can tell if you touch that, you're not having a good time, not at all. But there are cooled little passages of magma and shit that lead deeper and deeper downwards. If you follow that path, you guys will arrive at the roots, a massive opening that's just like a bed of magma and lava with little patches that you have to hop up and down to get around.
Okay. So what does first level of exhaustion give me?
I dropped it in the chat. You guys can grab your tokens near the top right. I will say as you arrive.
Is that a dragon? What the
You will see a bunch of termites like all over the fucking place, of all shapes and sizes. And your attention will probably be drawn to a massive golden spear across the way. Seems to be embedded in some kind of skeletal structure.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, why is this messed up like this? 1 second. My shit's fucked up.
Oh, here, up here. Got the jump gate jumping.
Good old jump gate jumping. Jumping out the gym.
Yeah, I shouldn't have split the party. You live, you learn. You go to a new session.
Sometimes.
It's okay. Our goals are different at this particular moment.
Yeah,
but my attention will definitely be drawn to that giant golden spear. Like, my eyes will get wide.
Damn.
I'll just be like,
killed that thing.
I need
Alright,
it.
all the termites are on the map. They might be a little difficult to see given their color. But you will immediately feel one nipping at your feet, Borne.
Right.
Hey, Captain, now might be the good time to try the thing you do where you make everyone around dizzy.
Make everyone around dizzy. Oh, well. Where's that? Should I use it? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Could I snipe that little fuck?
What?
That termite.
Yeah, what about it?
Do I recognize that there's a termite nipping at Borne?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Alright,
What kind of dumbass question is
I'm
that?
gonna kick my. I'm gonna do a flip, and my gore is gonna launch off my back directly at that little looking termite.
You're attacking it? I should say it's not like biting at his ankle. It's just nipping at the ground.
Oh.
Oh, don't see my hostile. Oh, damn. Oh, man, I'm gonna do some cool shit, bro. Fuck. Alright, okay.
Don't let me stop you, man.
No. It's
you did make it sound like it was attacking.
Y'all never been nipped before? Usually very loving.
No, it's not.
That's a personal
I guess
information you should keep to yourself.
That's hurting dog behavior.
All the termites are being docile right now. Like,
I ain't talking about dogs. The ones near you are. but the ones
Okay.
deeper down are kind of just staring at you.
Staring.
Let's try to not draw too much attention to ourselves, I guess. I guess looking around, do I see any like large openings or crevices that would suggest a suitable location for per se a ship to come through?
Yeah, give me a perception or investigation.
Murdoch is gonna take one of his deli slices of Adamwood that he did while we were in there. I'm just gonna throw it like further away here on the ground to see if it maybe attracts them to go eat that.
All right, there's a pound of Adamwood down. Make sure you mark that.
Okay. 19.
You toss it onto the wood here, and these things will immediately, like dogs, rush over and start biting at it, chomping it up.
Oh, this is a way to keep them busy.
Buy a pound, break it down, put it in.
Okay, with a 15, you will see a little light way down around here.
Okay. It's like, all right. Well, I think that's probably the direction we need to head. I'm pointing that way. Now, getting there is, I guess, one thing. But also, that spear over there is pretty cool. Maybe one of the giants can get it for me. I don't know. Can anyone of you guys pick that up?
I mean, I caught something like that.
You want to pick up
I
that
can
spear?
try.
That thing's bigger than all of us put together.
Hey, I was just checking, man. You know, the guy with the bottle, he seems kind of strong, you know?
He might
I
be.
can give it a try.
Well, it's okay. Like I said, I got to bring the giants back here anyway. I'm sure they can grab it.
You seem kind of fun.
But also, what does that thing get stabbed into?
Cloud Rock.
I
I
don't think
don't
it's
like no
rock.
cloud rock.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
thing's
keep it a
kinda-
buck with you.
Yeah, it's kind of shaped
No,
like a bigger
no,
baby
no.
Yiga.
No.
They do look like
Captain
baby Yiga.
Murdoch, the Cloud Rock that we fought while we were in the Sky Island.
Mm-hmm.
Not an actual rock.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be a really big bird.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
a bird. It was like a lizard.
Ah,
Pretty nasty thing.
It
Sounds
was.
While you guys are sitting and talking, they've chewed up the Adamwood and have turned their attention to you.
okay. Well, yeah, I'm not just gonna keep sacrificing wood to these things. And
You guys want to make this a race?
I mean, sure, we can make it a race. Are we heading towards that light that I saw? Look,
Hell yeah, we're getting out of here.
I think
Yeah.
we're racing towards the spear, to be honest.
I'm not going over there right now. It seems pretty precarious over here, to be honest. But if you want to race, we can definitely race. And I'll use my burst boots and I'll just start 15 feet at a time. Just start going for it.
What the Yo!
They only move 15 feet, you know. It's not that unfair.
Oh, hell no. Yo, actually, it's pretty hot. For a dash action, that's bullshit. Oh, man. Might get cooked.
Calling for a race as soon as Joko leaves is diabolical.
What? Yo, we can get this race, above ground. We can
Calling
get this.
for a race as soon as you think that you're the only one that can win it is also diabolical.
Yo, I'm not the fastest. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Dire.
Yeah, I am.
Actually, I don't even know how big these
Oh, yeah,
blocks are.
50 feet of movement.
I don't even know if I could be moving that far. One second, let me actually mention this. I'm just moving my token. Okay.
If I want, I can move 180 feet per turn.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's a race. we're not in like combat or anything, so I'm just kind of moving it in 15-foot increments.
I'm faster than the horse. I'm faster than the horse.
I'm faster than the horse. Right, Kev? Right, Kev? I'm faster than the horse.
Yeah, I can make it all the way
So-
here. In one
Yeah,
turn.
I mean, I'm just moving in little 15-foot
With action
increments.
dash,
Hey,
bonus
I
action
mean-
dash.
All I gotta say is, y'all know what they said about the bear, right?
But I'm not
Sure.
gonna go hybrid. I'm just gonna do a normal. action.
I don't know what that thing moving near me is, but I'm just gonna like blink past it and be like, ah, back up, back up.
You guys are racing and running.
Yo.
I'm gonna say some of these termites are gonna bite at you guys as you're running past.
Okay.
I'll do an
giggle.
attack for each.
I'm like T.
I'm gonna do an attack for each person. It's what, 4 guys?
Yeah.
21 for Bang, 17 for Borne, 17 for Yiga, 23 for Murdoch.
Reaction shield, it misses.
Alright.
You'll kind of see me give it a little stiff arm as I'm going by, like I'm Reggie Bush.
Alright, put it in the maximum overdrive, bruh. Action dash.
23 hits right there.
Yep.
God damn.
What's the Constitution save rate for poison?
Yeah, DC 13.
Oh, that's a lot of poison.
Action dash, Bruce. Action dash.
I should have gave you bliss. Am I too far away from him to use guidance?
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't change anything.
Oh right, yeah, it's a D. Yeah, it's a D4. I forgot.
I'm gonna have to take it. I'll cut the damage in half though. 12.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one more round of attacks before you guys can go.
Full force, maximum power.
All right, that 22 is going at Borne.
That is.
Yeah, we.
I'm gonna flavor it as one of them bites me on the leg, and I just shake it off. And when I shake it off, it smacks into the other one that was attacked.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll see the small ones will be biting at you guys, but the bigger ones are just watching you guys. They don't quite have a territorial look about them, but you'll see the one of them will be a spear wielder, and it'll kind of point it straight at you, Murdoch, almost as if it's a challenge.
I look at them, and I'm just gonna go, "You look like a worthy rival, but now's not the time." And I'll bow and keep running.
Right.
I hope we meet him on the seas.
Yeah, don't point at me. I got that thing on me.
All right, are you guys heading out, or are you gonna investigate the spear?
I'm heading out because if this is like the opening that I need for the ship or whatever, I'm coming back anyway. So
yeah. If our goal was scouting the area and getting the info, I think we've
agreed.
All right, you guys are dipping. Bet.
Borne. Oh, you mean it? I don't know. Stares at the spear. It is pretty fucking cool. Damn. Borne snap out of it, man.
What's the call, fellas?
Oh yeah, I'm out.
We did. Yeah, come on. I'll shake Borne, bruh. Pull yourself together.
Motherfuckers see a spear stuck in a drag, and they want to fucking walk right past that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely gigantic, and I have no possible way to pick it up. Like, I don't even think that. I think that might weigh too much for me to put in my bag of holding. So,
if you have flying boots or whatever, we can just like stand guard for you while you just go have a look.
I mean, yeah, I can get over there. I guess so. Let me see how far away it is. How many leaps?
They're not flying boots; they're teleporting boots.
Same thing.
I could just carry.
How was that the same thing?
You could teleport into the air.
Same thing.
Teleport farther into the air.
Same thing.
Let me tell you, if teleporting and flying was the same, air traffic would not be the issue it is.
well, you know, in real life, only one's possible. So, But
Yet.
yeah, I guess I'll go over here and take a look at the spear. Can I do an insight to see how much this may potentially weigh?
Give me an engineering or insight or what was I gonna say? Fuck. Yeah, engineering or insight. I'm gonna say DC 18.
Engineering is Arcana, right?
Yeah, cool.
All right. I will guide myself, which is okay. Oh Lord.
You got anything for this?
Got that. I have inspiration left. Let's see. Inspire me. I have one left.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Let's go.
All right. With an 18 or a 20, I guess, you'll be able to identify this thing. I don't know where to drop it. I'm gonna drop it in the VC chat and switch perspectives. We'll say that you guys will be able to get out and into the forest, making your way back to the others or to the town. I dropped in VC chat. We're gonna swiftly move on over to the crew that is ascending the tree. You guys will be climbing up and up and up and up until you find that little crossroads that you were in earlier. And as you begin to make your way out, you will find the outside of the Atom Tree. Yes. You guys can drop your tokens in the bottom right. The air is thick with toxic fumes and sulfurous air. And there are tiny little leaves like blossoming, sprouting on this tree, surviving even despite the terrible, terrible conditions. It's about like probably a good mile drop, about 5,000 feet.
This is very beautiful. What the hell is he
The
doing
winds
here?
will be howled.
Wait, Murdoch came with us? We're gonna look in shop. What the fuck?
You're hallucinating, man.
Yeah,
The
it's
fumes are getting to you.
exhaustion, bro.
Do you see
Have
that?
no fear. Murdoch is here.
Did you see that?
Calm down, Viridian. We have left the Catman behind in the tree. You are seeing things, alright?
No, but I swear he was just. He'll let out a sigh. Be like, I'm very tired. I'm not at my best.
And Joko will kind of pick up Viridian under the shoulders type of deal. Like, walking, just supporting him side by side. Alright. Now you tell me where we can find the thing we are looking for, and then we will go back to town. Give you a little nap, no?
Of course. Of course. It's been quite an eventful day.
All right, you guys are you're looking for the saplings, the seedlings. Give me a perception or investigation.
Can I use my passive?
I'm gonna say this is more of an active thing.
Are you serious right now?
They all been real active today. Oh,
Yeah, I just started spamming that shit, bro. Motherfuckers,
Yeah,
I got no
man.
choice but to accept it. Oh, I guess so. Okay.
It's reasonable.
Tragic.
All right, with an 8 and a 20, this is a 23, right? With your exhaustion.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah, just drop
understand
the
the way
rules
you're. I don't know how that works, bro. You can drop it again, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same answer. I don't know.
Yes, it is
I'll
a
explain it
22.
I'll explain it to you after the session, bro. No need to, make a scene. Calm down. Okay.
Isn't that the whole point of this game?
To what? To make a scene?
Yo, you cooked his ass, bro. You cooked that nigga.
No, I
Yeah,
think
but
we
word
have
to say.
different scenes in mind. But okay, with a 23 and an 8, we will. You guys will be walking around the branches of the tree trying to see anything, and you will see these little pink petals, these blossoms, these little flowers. They're not just flowers; they are the beginnings of germination, I guess, forming little acorns. Yeah, I guess we'll say acorns. Little acorns that are about the size of like double, triple your height. They're massive, and there's a very few of them. Most of them are like brittle and like slightly. You can tell they're dead. But with a 23, Viridian, you are always on the look for something that will lead to evolution and growth in the next generation. So you will have an especially keen eye, and you will be able to spot one of these saplings on the very, very far end over here. That has a potential candidate for a sapling that might survive the test of time.
Viridian will point at it tiredly. It's over there.
That is the one?
He'll not.
Alright, head over here. And
Oh
then
shit!
he'll
You know
just,
what I
like,
think?
how tired is Viridian looking? Is his like head like drooping or something? What's going on with him? Give me a visual description, Angel.
I was gonna say. I mean, he looks pretty tired, but I'm about to do something. So, oh wait.
Alright, Joko will just
Never
like
mind.
grab the back of his head, lift it up. We're here. Does he look healthy?
Very. It might be the best one here.
Can I just pluck it or take it, or do we need some sort of process for this?
Viridian will grab his chin as he begins to think.
You can do a nature to try and figure out the best way of extracting this thing.
So this is just like a giant nut type of thing?
Yeah, like a giant acorn.
Good man, man. Here we go.
All right, with a 17, you'll be able to discern that there is a. Well, first of all, this is another example of the tree evolving. It seems like the acorn is going to release its seeds, I guess, or begin to take root when it's exposed to high amounts of heat. So it seems like the tree is already adapting and just waiting for this thing to be cast off down below. But with all the toxins and the minerals and the sulfur in the air, these acorns are having a very, very hard time trying to survive. And that is very likely contributing to the very small amount that you're seeing populating the branches. But this one in front of you is solid, and really all you have to do is just pluck it right off its stem and walk away with it. Of course, it probably weighs like a good couple 100 pounds, so it'll be difficult. But you can always try.
You said it was 3 times our size?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Joko will just grab it and start, like, absorbing it. He can absorb things up to 4 times his size.
All right, I'm imagining a sloth. Oh wait, you say you haven't seen full man? But yeah, you will just begin enveloping and engorging yourself upon this thing. It'll take a minute or two, and as you guys are doing it, trying to keep your balance with the high winds, making sure that nothing crazy is going on. Something will catch your eyes as you both look into the forest beyond. I've been waiting for this moment for 3 weeks at the very least. You guys will hear boss music start to play.
Fuck!
I'm letting you know right now, whatever you've been waiting
This is what
on,
you will see.
you about to be in despair. Oh, that's tough.
Right? By
Ooh, I can
hand.
see-
Made this
I can see
bitch
jump
by
gate
hand.
reloading. Right, the refreshing of jump gate.
Man, fuck you, bro. Get a better fucking laptop. Don't
Upgrade.
Actually, though, I'm just saying I haven't been having the problem you guys.
But yeah, you will see a massive, fucking enormous figure. It's obviously not the size of the tree, but you can see it's a good like 300 feet tall at least, or 300 meters, I think. When I was researching, a good scale of reference would be the colossal titan. Not that any of your characters have seen a titan.
The colossal titan.
The one that kicked down the doors. Yeah, it's about that size, and it's got this.
We've
We've seen
Go ahead.
San Juan Wolf, no?
Yeah, it's about half the size of San Juan Wolf.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they haven't though, or we have.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, it will have a spear in hand that's like double, not quite double, at least like 1.5 times its size. And you guys will see as it like takes a step, slowly but surely, those booms echoing all around you are the same ones that you heard when you were inside the tree. As this thing draws closer and closer, about a good mile away, as it raises its spear up and plunges it into the ground, there will be a spurt of lava at its feet as the roots of the tree are split open and the forest begins to collapse as lava spills out. Its glowing yellow eyes are just staring straight at the ground, almost soulless, but not quite. Yeah, I will ask for a investigation or history check from you guys. I'm gonna say DC 18. And then if there's any other information that you want to find, now would be a great time to make a martial check.
Holy shit, Viridian. It is just like those that show of the Denden Mushis. The defend of giants.
This is very badass, Skippy. And then I'll do an insight for a martial check.
Okay, with a 10 in investigation and 11 in history. All right. Oh, is it a 12? Is it a 20 or a 12?
I don't see any reason why you'd have a disadvantage. Angel?
Yo, bro. Listen, bro. I don't know the exhaustion rules, bro.
Okay, it's an 18. And the insight is a 15. All right, with an 18, I will say that Viridian would recall when you guys were approaching the tree, you saw a massive arrow being let off into the woods, coming from the direction of the village. Viridian, this would especially be ringing in your mind as you also saw a pink-haired man firing off said arrow when we first saw you at the village. But with an 18, you're kind of connect the dots. This giant, whether it's by coincidence or something deeper, seems to be coming from the exact same direction that the arrow was fired off in. That is all I'll say. With a 15 in insight, what are you trying to martial check? What are you trying to figure out?
I want to look for a weak point.
With a 15, you really got no fucking idea, man. This shit looks unconquerable.
All right. Wait. Can I look at it and try and see if it if it notices us, or are we just so insignificant to it that we're chilling?
You guys are about a mile away. It definitely does not notice you guys.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn to Viridian and be like, so we are not trying to fight the thing directly.
Yeah.
Let us get out of here.
But I think we should tell people that we beat it up. You know, we should get a story together. We should also give it a name. What was the name of those things on that Den TV show you were talking about?
Oh. They were just called the Giants. But, I don't think that will have much effect for the people here. Anyways, I think they are aware of it. Don't you remember at the town hall? They
were talking about it. They said,
Big Mama, she created these things.
Yep.
Plus, how would they not know?
How would they what?
How would they not know? Those things are they're giant for the Giants. Oh, let's get this acorn and get out of here. No? All right. He'll finish sucking it up, and I guess we can go back in the tree or back out the way we came in. Or how far up are we? Like what's the drop to the ground looking like?
5,000 feet.
It's a lot of feet.
I think I could lower the damage.
Hey, I mean, that shit caps out at 20d6.
Yeah, I was about to say it does cap out at 20d6.
Wait, hold on. 20d6 is what it kept that at? Hold on, let me see how much that could be, man. Wait, never mind. I don't need to do that.
You're looking at an average of like 70 damage.
Oh, do you have interception? That might help.
I mean, I got it. I got resistance.
No, it's fall damage. No way to resist it.
Nah, listen. Listen to me when I got resist. Nah, I need to stop.
I forgot to put Featherfall on my sheet, so I think it's kind of back in the way we came.
Hold on. I'm sure there's a way. Come on.
I mean, we don't really need to. We can just go back the way we came and go out. It won't take as long because we don't have to carve holes or anything.
Yeah. Viridian will just nod and be like, okay, let's do it.
Alright, you guys will head back into the tree and make your way down the same way that you came in. I'm gonna ask for a survival check to see if you guys can make your way back. One of you will have to make the check. The other can help. Or I'm taking the first check. DC is gonna be a 16.
Yeah, I will rely on Viridian to make the survival check and help him by pointing out familiar shit. There's wood. There's wood too.
No!
I've seen that wood before.
Wait, it was survival? Oh, thank God.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Alright, you'll be able to find your way back with no problem. And I'll say you'll get a little head start as you find like a few shortcuts here and there. And you'll you guys will be making your way back through the forest. A little bit ahead of the guys coming out from the roots. We'll keep it pushing and move on to Onya, who is crawling through the forest. What the fuck? Oh. Onya, who is crawling through the forest, just trying to practice her Geppo. I'm gonna drop you on this map. You can drop your token in like the top left corner. Someone can tell me where this map is from. I'll give you an inspiration.
It is from the island where we had the crypt where all of our pets died. All of our pets died on this island, if I'm remembering
Incorrect
right.
on both counts. What the fuck is that cipher pool? You are dumb as hell.
Which one?
Pokemon?
It's from this campaign, guy. I'm not giving you maps from different campaigns.
Oh, it's from this one?
Yeah, is that last
Are you sure?
Lucas here?
Yeah, I don't think this is from... I don't remember.
Are you sure this is from Cypherpool? I mean, Group 3?
You guys gotta be dumb as fuck to tell me where my maps are from.
Think about this. No, Kev, you might have had this map, but are you sure we went on this map?
Yeah.
Yo, ask me some dumbass shit like that again, man.
No, bro, for real. Are you sure?
I'm for real. This is from Group 3.
Yeah, but I don't think we've been on this map, bruh.
I love how instead of you guys not remembering, you're so convinced they can't just never put you on.
Bro, I've never seen this map before.
Because we would have remembered.
I can't even, Pete, I can't even think of a terrain we've been on like this.
Yeah.
What terrain have we been on that's like this?
This is from the first time that Murdoch interacted with Phobos. One of the first times. He found himself in a dreamscape that was very similar to this one. And he talked to a floating head. Floating head turned into Cashin.
Sounds like y'all just don't
And then
know.
Cashin punched him in the face for like a 50 to hit or something. It was funny. I was there. I remember. Lucas, you there?
That doesn't sound like it happened.
Oh god, that don't sound like it happened, bro. I don't remember that at all.
Stop
What do you
coking.
remember? Okay, I don't think Lucas is here, so we're gonna keep it pushing. With I guess after a couple hours, you guys will have a ride back
I'm
in
here.
town.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
You can drop your token in the top left. This is you making your way into the forest. There's a lot of trees, a lot of flowers, a lot of all that shit around. As you
Where exactly?
see top left, you'll see there's like a pretty big forest cover, canopy, all that shit. I guess a little to the east, you will hear the sounds of the ocean. That might lead you to a beach if you head that way. Otherwise, the forest is here.
All right. Anya will proceed forward and just scanning the environment as she proceeds slowly.
All right. Give me a survival check real quick.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. With the 18, you will notice that there's a lot of trees here that have been chopped down. A lot of tree stumps, a lot of stuff like that. Seems to be like a path of wreckage that is either getting away from you or coming towards you. And in fact, I'll say with the 18, you will kind of hear in the distance the sounds of thunking wood and the sounds of an axe hitting the wood.
All right. Anya will proceed. She'll keep going. And as she keeps going, she's going to keep looking around her.
All right, you'll spot a couple statues, a couple of like destroyed, corroded monuments. They're too disfigured to really tell what they are, but you can make a history if you want to study them. You'll also see a tiny little bug waltzing past you.
Oh, no, I don't know.
The bug will also turn and examine the statues.
Anya is a little confused at first at the bug's attitude towards the statues, but she shakes her head and continues.
Alright, bet. Oh shit, ignore that.
Yeah.
The name, I guess. But yeah, the bug will make a history check, and then it'll continue walking. You are walking past the statues. Like I said, you will hear the sounds of the ocean, and you will hear the sounds of wood chopping. And I guess give me a perception check. What's your passive?
Okay. Passive?
Yeah, this is more of a passive check, as opposed to the other ones. I'm gonna go off this shit. It's right beneath your skills. Yeah, I should do that. That setup shit. Where it's just
Skills.
Yeah, underneath the skills, you are rocking a 17. I will say with a 17, you will hear not quite chopping, not quite big sounds of trees falling, but rather like a little pitter patter, human footsteps almost, moving silently, but not that silent, running straight through the woods at a breakneck pace, getting closer and closer to you by the second.
Okay. As she heard that, Anya's in like this little area right here, and she'll be looking in every
That's a pool of
direction. Oh, that is a pool of water? Okay. I didn't think that was a pool. I thought that was grass. Okay.
What you think
So yeah,
that's
she'll.
grass, man? Go ahead.
Oh, I had to zoom in. Okay. Yeah. So basically, Anya's gonna keep. She's gonna basically look around her and keep her eyes peeled for any movement.
Are you gonna take any precautions like hiding? Or no?
Yeah, Anya will like duck behind this under this tree, I guess. Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, with a 19, you will collapse into the bushes, and you would hear, I guess, the sounds of a man running into the clearing. He's kind of moving with like a loping gait, almost like a dog or wolf, canine, if you will. But he looks very familiar. He looks very similar to someone that you know. He resembles Murdoch a lot, but he's moving very, very quickly as he's just running through the woods. He'll kind of stop around here and sniff around real quick. He'll kind of look in the direction where the chopping sounds are coming from, and then he'll also look in the direction of the ocean this way, and then finally he'll kind of just like swoop over the bushes that you're in as he looks at the statues, and he will also go ahead and make a history check. And we'll keep walking.
When she thinks he's gone, Anya will then proceed further.
All right. Are you going in the direction of the chopping wood?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll continue walking, making your way into a little clearing. Let me see if I can rig up the map real quick. Do something like this. Yeah. We'll knock off the width, like 15. Yeah. All right. You will find yourself in a clearing, I guess, with I hope this works. A lot of those chopped trees, and you will see a massive dude. You can drop your token near the bottom.
Hang on, letting it clear. Background's still fuzzy. Oh, there we go. Where?
Near the bottom, like bottom middle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You will see an absolutely massive dude, like 60 feet tall. He's got a straw hat over his head, a big burly lumberjack shirt, and an axe in hand. A bright smile on his face as he's just chopping down trees. He'll be humming to himself as he's chopping down tree after tree after tree. Just kind of enjoying himself, having a good old time. 1 tree, 2 tree, 3 tree, 4. How many trees can I fit in my store? A lot. Yeah. As he's chopping them down. I guess if you're not hiding, then he'll notice you. He'll kind of lean down, towering over you as he kind of squints and be like, hang on, you're not a tree.
No, I'm not.
He'll lean back up and I'll be like, I'm chopping trees. Who are you?
My name is Anya. I'm part of the group that came to the town.
I haven't
recently?
been down in days.
Oh.
My name is Paul.
Well, nice to meet you.
Paul Bunyan. You come around here often?
No, actually, I just came to the island.
Oh, nice. What'd you come here for?
Well, I kind of went into the woods just to think and to, just to practice some skills of mine. But also but then I was hearing noises and I just wanted to find out what was going on.
Well, I'm chopping trees. Watch your head. As he brings his axe back and slams it into another tree. You see, my sister's building a ship. The ship that's supposed to take us giants off Elat. But I'll be honest, part of me doesn't want to go. I grew up here. This is my home.
Oh, so that was your sister at the docks.
Probably. Big, ugly. Yeah, that's her. Her husband's out here in the forest. I was supposed to be looking for him, but I think he can take care of himself. I'll send my pet to go find him. I'm sure they'll be back soon. Actually, I think I've chopped enough trees for now. What do you say you head back into town? What was your name? Onion?
Yeah, Onya.
Alright, Onion, let's go. You want to ride?
Yeah, sure.
He'll toss you on his shoulder as he picks up a big-ass bushel of logs and humming to himself. Yeah, you guys will head back into town. I guess, not really, but I guess everyone would kind of link up at around the same time, give or take an hour or two, and you guys will all arrive in town together. I guess you would see, we'll say that Paul Bunyan's progress is slowed with the amount of logs that he's taken with him. You guys will all kind of arrive at the front gates of the village at the same time, in varying states of array, I suppose. You guys can all drop your tokens. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to. You guys have arrived back in town after a long day of climbing up and down a big ass tree, staring down a big ass statue, and gathering some precious atom wood. Big ass Paul Bunyan will walk up to the gate, and he'll see everyone, and he'll kind of whisper to you, Onya. He'll be like, "These your friends?"
Yeah, they are.
I knew a guy that looked like that white-haired kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He used to sail with him. He was a good guy. I whooped his ass a bunch of times. Then he started whooping my ass. I don't want to talk about it.
Who are you? Want to talk about it?
Who are you?
Drop on you. I'll start putting
I'm kidnapping
your dukes. Put up your dukes.
Onion, can I stomp this guy out? I don't like his voice.
Whoa, relax.
Settle down. It's just my captain.
And Bango kind of be holding Yiga back. Bango kind of hold Yiga back a little bit. Like, dude, relax, man.
I'm trying to test myself.
Is that Bang?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, Paul?
How's it going? It's alright. I'm alright. I was chopping trees and I met this little one. Seems like you got yourself some friends.
Yeah, they're new in the town. But they're trying to help out with this whole, volcano lava problem and stuff like that. So they're not bad. I swear.
I don't want to talk about it. Where are you from? All of you.
Why I want to know? You a spy? You a giant spy?
Alright, everyone except this little dipshit. Where are you all
from? You a ninja?
I'm from the north.
Oh, originally the South Blue.
You know what?
The Mushroom Kingdom, that is where I am from.
How about dinner at my place? All of you are welcome.
How about the little
shit? All day. Sounds good to me.
That'll be nice.
I did not know you were from the South, Onya.
Yep, South Blue raised.
Yeah, no one asked you, kid.
I'm from the West.
Didn't ask. You're from the
Far
West.
West.
And
That's
Bangle
right.
just look. Bangle just kind of lean over to Yiga and be like, "Dude, you gotta do better with your first impressions, man. You're not really."
I
Hold
am
on,
who I am.
Hold on. West, white hair, and dumbass martial arts. What did you say your name
Yo,
was?
Leaping Tiger. I'm a bite his leg. I'm a gnaw his leg.
Oh God,
Ah.
I'm getting
Is your captain
flashbacks.
named Chihuahua?
He'll lean down, so he's like squatting at this point, and his eyes level with you. It's about like twice your size, and he's like squinting, or he's squinting at you. He's like, "You're not a Yiga, are you?"
Whatever I am. I'm still biting on his leg.
He will try and blow you over. Give me a strength save.
Oh shit.
DC is 22.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
nice. He will try and blow you down, but you will stand your ground, and his eyes
Yo,
will
I'm
widen.
hanging on by my teeth.
His eyes will widen ever so slightly, and it'll be like, "You might actually be a Yiga. You're invited to. Fuck it. Everybody dinner at my place. Yeah."
I guess
He'll let you down,
going back.
and then he'll march off towards his home.
Bangdy Boom will ask Yiga. It's like, well, okay. So, who are the Yigas? Are you guys supposed to be like famous?
You can say that. I'll have like a very cocky look on my face. You know, we're a bit of a legend in the West and all over the world. You know what I'm saying? My old man, or not my old man's old man, was a pirate.
Oh, okay.
I mean, your dad is too. He's just a dick.
Hey, we built lots of ships for pirates. What was the name of his crew?
The Great Long Navy. That's what it's called.
No. Okay. Well, doesn't sound familiar to me, but there's like I said, lots of places you can get ships. Just wanted to see.
You ain't from the West, so you know.
Right. I'm not knocking them. I was just trying to see if maybe we had made something for them. You know the Bang Bang shipbuilders have been around for a while. You know.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Oh yeah. It's okay. I've heard the Bang Bang shipbuilding company. You know?
Right.
I've heard them.
I'm looking equally as cocky as Yiga was just a couple seconds ago. What were that? You know, stuff like that. Some people don't understand the power of. Some people don't understand the power of a good lineage. You know.
Yeah, I get it totally. Yeah.
Right.
Oh no!
What?
Look at you two. We are currently licking on each other's head tops. How does that make you feel?
Please, yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna make any judgments because listen, we don't do that. All right, we don't do all that. I don't know how you get down in Animal Town, but we don't do that.
What are
you talking about?
Licking heads.
Right. I don't want to hear this from a beast of burden.
You have an issue with licking heads when you were just sucking on someone's foot?
I wasn't sucking on his. I was trying to.
You are definitely sucking on his
him.
feet. You are dangerously close to his toes.
No. I was destabilizing him. I was trying to make his balance off.
Oh, you are trying to make him weak in the knees?
Mm-hmm. Knowing it. God, get out of my way. I'm going to get food. Fuck.
I hate. You went that way. Your snake is that way.
Yo, he's like red in the face.
It's like I cut him some slack, guys.
Hey.
Yeah,
it's just banter, man. You know, it's funny banter.
I'm gonna go feed check on Baby Tao. If everybody
you would find Baby Tao, I guess it would be like curled up with Finch or some bullshit. They're just, I guess, yeah. After a lot of searching, you would kind of spy him on top of the little thing over here.
I'll do a little whistle. Oh shit! What the fuck? He's all over there. What the hell?
He's on top of there, curled up in dragon form. You'll see a little bird up there curled up with him, and then you'll see Tuo at the base of the thing, staring up at them with a slightly jealous look in her eyes. She'll see you coming, and she'll be like, "Oh, hey, Captain.
What's up, Tuo? Well,
What up?
What you doing?"
I'm planning. I'm trying to see how hard I gotta throw a rock to hit Finch in the head."
Well, I mean, it's not about throwing hard, you know.
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, it's not gonna reach.
No. It's about the wrist work, you know.
Are you stupid? This thing is like
no, it's not
200 feet high.
Look. Yeah, I'm gonna show her. Right, I'm gonna show her. I'll pick up a stone, and I'll use how far in front? Oh, that's fucking far. I can't reach with that. All right, yeah, I'll still try it anyway. I'm gonna try and chuck this rock at not at them, but like near them.
All right, give me an athletics check.
All right. Boom.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hold.
I gotta throw it harder than a 10.
Wait. I got inspiration.
This nigga, what's this?
I got to burn it, bro.
You're burning
You want to use it on this?
I have 4.
You want to use it on this?
I got
Bro's
4.
like,
bro. I'm gonna
I'm
lose it
definitely
anyway.
gonna beam her in the head.
And we not getting in any combat, so 13. Look at that, 13.
2 seconds later, roll for initiative.
Let me see that rock.
Yeah, I'll kick up a little rock through. See, look. When I tell you wrist. I'll start like flapping my wrist.
Hold on. Can I use one of your inspirations?
He's stimming.
No.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. I guess I gotta throw it harder, Captain. Well, you look tired. What happened?
Let's just say we're gonna have to be making a couple more trips to the tree.
Is it big?
Yeah, this is the biggest tree I've ever seen. Bigger than a forest tree.
No way! Stop lying.
That's true. You could have went. I mean, actually, you shouldn't have went. You can't go. Do not think to go.
What do you mean? I want to climb it, Captain.
You ain't climbing that tree. That tree is gonna die. It's dying. It is dead.
I'm climbing that tree. If it's taller
You
than
can't. It fell over. It fell over.
I can see it right there.
No, you can't.
It's literally right.
Did she just say that she didn't believe him?
I mean, yeah, but she's not the best judge of scale.
Yeah, that's not the tree, bro.
I can see it's got the branches.
That's a different tree. You're thinking of a different tree.
Oh, okay. Where's the tree that you asked for?
It fell. So, but we gotta go to record. You can't go. Not allowed.
I want to go. Whatever.
Captain's orders. Yep.
Shut up.
All right. I'll whistle up to Baby Tao, and I'm gonna go to what's his name crib and get some food. Just try to rest. I'm fucked up.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Getting ready for a good dinner, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna have dinner with Paul Bunyan. I did have one more question for you before you start this off, I guess.
Oh, shit.
I was just gonna ask him. I was like, I didn't see too much of your fighting, but do you use a weapon in particular, like a certain type of weapon?
Well, I got my gourd. And I got my fists and my feet. And I got the staff. I'll pull out my staff. It's not the best. It's something I have from home, but
Okay, well, a lot of this, like some of the wood we collected, there might be a little bit extra left over or something like that. So maybe I can make you something cool.
Shit, that's all you gotta say. Hell yeah! I mean, don't wait. I gotta pay. I gotta pay.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. See, you get it. Yeah, now I'll saunter off.
All right. I'm assuming all you guys are heading to Paul Bunyan's place.
Mhm.
Right. It is pretty much attached to the wall of Bunyan's shipyard. Not quite her shipyard, so Joko isn't banned. But there'll be open doors, and you'll see Paul you'll hear him cooking up something inside. Walla is outside. She'll kind of wave you guys over. She's got a bunch of crates next to her. Bang, you would surmise that these are the nickel, the iron, all the copper shipments that you needed from the big dude, Lord Soros, who also coincidentally is there. He's got his hood on, and he's talking to Walla. They're kind of arguing as she waves you guys over. They're going back and forth as he's like, no, I'm not staying for dinner. I don't like Paul. I don't like him. He always gives me head rubs. I don't like. And Walla will be like, you're coming with us to dinner. Come on, these little kids are gonna join us. We're all gonna have dinner. It's gonna be great. Just come on. She'll start pulling his ear, yelling him or dragging him into the house. And his hood will fall back. You guys will see on that art for it. But you guys will see a like literally gold locks. They're liquid gold, or not liquid, but they're like covered in gold, I guess. They're kind of like staticky as they fall over his face. He's got like a bunch of jewels and precious minerals like braided into his hair. It's like literally a walking treasure hoard on top of this guy's head. You guys can see that his head is probably worth more in its weight in gold than like everyone here combined. Very, very rich dude. But the most interesting thing, I think, to all of you, or to one of you, Onya, you will see in his he's got some earrings, and right in the middle of an earring in the right earlobe, you can recognize it even with his giant size and how far away you are. You can see a chunk of chaos shard in his earring. Probably the biggest one that you've seen yet. As he's arguing with Walla and she's pulling him, the thing will glow slightly, but it won't do anything. She drags him into the house. She beckons all of you guys forward as well.
Do we hear her call him by his name?
Yeah, she'll be like, I guess she would just call him Soros.
Yo, Viridian will immediately walk up to him and be like,
Now,
"Hello, Big Bird. I've been looking for you."
Was this Paul wearing it or his wife?
No, this is the other guy,
Okay.
Lord Soros.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord Soros.
But yeah, his how much? What are we at? Oh damn! What, like 2.5 probably?
245.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, bet. Then yeah, as you walk up to him and introduce yourself, Viridian, Walla will just beckon all of you guys in, and we'll end the session there. We'll pick back up next week with you guys attending dinner at good old Paul Bunyan's place, with maybe some other special guests. Who knows? Yeah, sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for being engaged. The Oilers lost, so I'm despondent, but I had a good night of D&D, so at least there's that. Yeah, that's everything for me.
Alright, so thank you for watching as usual.
Mhm.
Lost, but we will be back next week. Same place, same time. Keep going on with our feast at Paul Bunyan's place. In the meantime, if you want to check out the description of the video, there's the link to other similar campaigns and the link to the Discord where this all starts, and you can follow other One Piece stuff, the Eternal Dawn server.